and we will get going. All right, Jamie, I can see you. Can you give me a thumbs up? Make sure you can still hear me. Okay, very good. All right, welcome everybody. We're thrilled to have everybody here. We're here just really to show you the heart of this community, and we're going to get right into it. So let me tell you a little bit first about who I am. So my name is Michael Smith, obviously. My background is I'm an internal medicine physician, and my daytime gig, as I call it, I'm the Chief Medical Director for WebMD, the online health site. But my passion has always been really wanting to help move people forward in their health. To be honest, in medical practice, it's not something I ever felt like I was doing. I wasn't actually helping get people healthy and helping them create lifelong health. I was giving them medication and maybe they were feeling better, but almost that was just kind of a false way of helping people think they were getting healthier. It never felt like they were until come 5 years ago, and I'm going to let this guy over here, Dennis, tell you his story in a minute. We decided to pay it forward when he found this program, right? So we're both certified health coaches. I'm also a certified personal trainer. I did write a book on my autoimmune condition called ankylosing spondylitis, which I have great passion for helping people with autoimmune diseases. And coincidentally, you're going to hear from a couple of other people on this Zoom. That was kind of not intentional, but amazing stories of other people whose autoimmune conditions and their health have transformed dramatically. So let's turn this over to Dennis and have you hear a little bit from him.
So my story started when I turned 50, and I found myself heavier than I'd ever been. I was on 2 different blood pressure medicines. My blood sugar was pre-diabetic, and I knew that if I didn't do something about it, I would really have trouble going forward and not live long. So at 50, I found another doctor's program. I gave up eating meat. I started preparing all vegetarian meals 6 times a day, working out 5 times a week. And in 3 years, I only lost 3 pounds. So I got very depressed, blamed it on my age, because when I was younger, I was a heavy child growing up, and I was always able to lose my weight in my 20s by jumping on the latest fad diet, and I could take it off. But at 50, it just wasn't budging. So I found this program through a friend of ours that we travel with in California. And she had lost a lot of weight really fast. And I said, okay, if she could do it, I could do it. I jumped on the program, and it was amazing. I lost 37 pounds in 10 weeks and came off my blood pressure medicine, balanced my blood sugar. And I have been coaching it ever since. I actually, like within the first week when I hit fat burn, you have so much energy in fat burn that I knew I had to share this. I'd already lost a lot of weight, more than I had in 3 years with this other program. And I knew I had some of my clients, I'm a hairdresser, I had a lot of clients I wanted to help and friends. So I talked with Michael, we started coaching this and just really just wanted to start just sharing it with a few people and just telling them what we were doing and not realizing what we had in our hands. It's actually now allowed me, we have helped over 2,000 people across the country thanks to our coaches working with us also. And the coaching has also helped me to maintain my weight for 5 years now and stay off my blood pressure medicine. And so that's basically my story. I mean, we've been coaching ever since and just love what it does and just want to reach out and help everybody that we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so thankful that Dennis made that decision over 5 years ago to get healthy, because that is really, when you hear these amazing stories, is kind of incredible to think that none of these people would actually have their transformation had Dennis not decided to have his transformation. And the crazy thing about this community is all the people talking tonight, we did not know before this. It's just grown by getting to know absolutely amazing people. Here's why this issue is so important to us. I, as a physician, see this problem getting worse every year. Right now, just shy of 40% of US adults are obese. Actually, almost 70% of the country is overweight or obese. And this is something I talk about a lot. The definition of being overweight and obese has not changed in decades. We have changed, right? So I understand that when people have a healthy weight, sometimes we think they're skinny, but that's because healthy weight people are in the minority. We want people to be healthy because forecasts are that in the next 10 years, the rate of obesity will rise to 50%. So that is why we're so passionate about spreading this word to as many people as we possibly can, because as you're about to find out, we absolutely have a solution for this problem. All right, so I'm going to tell you quickly what this program really is all about. And everyone that you're going to be listening to tonight, including Dennis, used this program. 4 components: your coach, I should actually say your free health coach, our habits of health system, I'm going to tell you more about that, community, just like we're doing here, and fuelings with our nutritional system. All right, let's talk about your free coach a little bit. You know what is so unique about this program is I know that there are other companies out there touting their coaches. These are people you don't know their story, you don't know their background. We at this company are coached almost every time by people we know, people that understand our journey, people that have been down this path. It is word of mouth from friends and family. We don't advertise because it is truly dependent on your relationship with your coach. We're just here to partner with you, to guide you step by step through your journey of replacing unhealthy habits with healthy ones. We're really, I tell people, think of us more as your guide and your partner in your health, because we are here to provide encouragement and support and the resources that you need to move forward in your health. The second component is our habits of health system, developed by Dr. Wayne Anderson, who we affectionately call Dr. A, developed the transformational habits of health system, because this is not a diet, guys. We have no interest in putting anybody on yet another diet that is going to produce temporary results and then you're going to gain your weight back and then some. We are here to provide you with a system that is going to replace those unhealthy habits with healthy ones, step by step, one habit at a time, to produce lifelong transformation through those small, consistent changes. And it includes an app and along with the resources that you see here. And that is something that you work through on your own, but at your weekly calls with your coach, you actually will discuss where you are in the system to make sure that you're ready to move forward. The third component is community. So many people think they don't need others, and the fact is maybe you don't need others, but research shows that 85% of people do not succeed on a health journey without the proper level of support. That's what we're all here. We're a group of people working on similar goals together. We're here to surround you with the community of people working on similar goals together. Through our client support site, we have local and virtual community events, just like we're doing here. Every week we have a new, what we call a habits of health video on a new habits of health, habit of health, sleep and exercise, motion, nutrition, etc. And then when needed, we have the most amazing nutrition support team that we can call upon at any time. All right, fueling your body. So on average, on our program, women lose 10 pounds a month, men lose 15 pounds a month. That is going to be done through nutrition. Exercise is critically important, but not for weight loss. Your weight loss is going to come from your nutritional changes. We believe strongly in regularly fueling your body 6 times a day, every 2 to 3 hours. Water is really like a magic liquid. We're balancing your carbohydrates and proteins so that you're eating nutrient-dense food, controlling the amount of carbs, but you are eating carbs. It's not like, I know keto is extremely popular now where you basically eat no carbs. We believe in a much more moderate approach that's going to produce very safe and effective long-term weight loss, designed to provide the right nutrition at every stage, right? You have a weight loss phase that goes then into transition and maintenance, all right? And 4 components, guys, simple, straightforward, and something that you can do, start from day 1, start seeing results. All right, let's bring on our next speaker, Teri. Let me make sure, yes, there you are, I can see you. All right, take it away, Teri. She has an incredible story, and get ready to laugh.
Okay, I'm here. Well, I don't know about that. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? All that kind of good stuff. Okay, yeah, give me a thumbs up because I can't, for whatever reason, I can't see myself. So, you know, that's the way it is. All right, so my story is I had fought the same 30 pounds for about 10 years. I'd gone through a painful divorce and I put this weight on and I just fought it. It would come on, it would come off, it would come on, it would come off. I tried everything. I was obsessive about food. I would eat when I was happy. I would eat when I was unhappy. That was just the way that it was. So, I mean, I was doing everything out there that I could. Every fad diet, everything that I saw that came down the pike, I would try it. I would buy this. I would buy that. I would do these silly things. And I was just, as somebody told me at one point, I had taken the joy out of food. You know, there I am, you know, I'm walking through the grocery store with my calculator trying to figure out what it is that I need to eat and what about this macro or what about that macro. So then I did CrossFit for 2 years and I only lost a pound. Now, my coach at CrossFit told me very tactfully that I was gaining muscle under all my fat, which was not particularly what I wanted to hear, but I'm sure there was some truth to it. I was doing the paleo, you know, and again, just walking around the grocery store trying to figure out, you know, with my calculator, am I doing this right? What should I be doing? I don't know what to do. And I was just so frustrated and I wasn't losing any weight. So that was in the 2017 timeframe. And about September of 2017, I saw a friend of mine posting on Facebook and she was posting all these amazing transformation stories. And so I reached out to her and I said, so, okay, Kathy, tell me, what is this? She said, well, we should have a conversation real quick so that we can talk about it. And I said, I don't want to have a conversation. I'm busy. I don't have time to get on the phone. If you want to get in touch with me, do not call me. You know, I had no time to get on the phone. I'm like, whatever it is, okay, not doing it. I have to get on the phone. Not happening. She's like, okay. So by later that year in December, I had gotten remarried. I had met the love of my life and I got our wedding pictures. And when I got our wedding pictures back, I was just appalled because I looked like I was 47 years old and having a shotgun wedding. I think I can say that on here. Anyway, so I didn't want any of the pictures. I didn't want any of them. I was like, I can't believe I look like this. I was a size 18. I should have been a size, well, my dress was a size 16, but it should have been an 18, if you know what I mean, because I'm looking like, 10 pounds of sausage in a 5-pound bag was not a good thing. This is my wedding, and you can see my girdle through my wedding dress. This was awful. This is not what you want, okay, for your wedding pictures. And I'm like, how did this happen? So I reached back out to Kathy. Well, and also I had another motivation in that my husband, his daughter was getting married later that spring. And I had a goal. I needed to be skinnier than the ex. So now you ladies that are out there, just blink at me if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so, I was laser focused on that goal. I had to get into that dress. So that's when I had reached out to Kathy and I said, okay, fine, I'll have a conversation. Here's my phone number, call me. We got on the phone, I started on the program, and in 3 months, I lost 30 pounds. And let me just tell you, I looked fantastic in that dress at my stepdaughter's wedding. So anyway, I was very happy about that. Again, people have to have a motivation. They have to have a reason. They have to have their why, what we call their why, as to why they want to do this program. lots of people have very noble reasons. My reason wasn't necessarily noble, but keeping it real, that was my goal. And I was laser focused on that goal. So I ended up, after I had lost the weight, my husband decided to join me. He had said, well, if you lose 20 pounds, I'll lose the last 10 with you. We'll see, we'll see what happens with this. And so he literally had to eat those words, because then he had to, he came on the program with me. I had never intended to be a coach, but I can't tell you, when my husband started on the program and he lost weight, and then his sister joined the program, and when she called me as one of my first clients and told me that after 5 years she was able to get her wedding rings on for the first time in 5 years, I was just blown away. So I was hooked. I just get goosebumps all over me just saying that. It's just been just the most amazing thing to get to be a part of these transformation stories, to have a real impact on people's lives. And I'm just so thankful for the fact that I'm here. So that's my story.
Thank you so much. And you hit the nail on the head. Our own personal health transformations are phenomenal, but it doesn't compare to when we actually get to play a role in helping someone else feel as amazing as we know they can. So thank you so much, Teri. That is just fantastic. Congratulations. All right, so hold on, let's see. There we go. Okay, so really, like Teri was alluding to, this is a comprehensive plan, what we call our trilogy of optimal health: healthy mind, healthy body, and healthy finances. So healthy body, right, you start losing weight, that's naturally going to happen. What we also see naturally is when your body starts getting healthier, your mind starts getting healthier. You feel more confident, you're comfortable in who you are, you start doing things that you didn't want to do, you stop hiding behind everybody else in the pictures, you just become happier as a natural progression of your health. And then the healthy finances, like Teri and us, we've decided to pay it forward and help other people. And as you'll hear more about it, we get to do well by doing good. All right, so Mr. CJ, you want to come off mute and tell us about this obvious, amazing transformation that you've had?
Sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm 52 years old, and my weight gain began when I got out of the Air Force, somewhere in the mid-90s. And it just picked up and just grew steadily over the years. I was diagnosed with Crohn's, and that's what got me out of the Air Force. And my weight increased over the years, and my symptoms increased over the years. I grew to tolerate the things, if you can believe that. I didn't know how bad it was. So fast forward to the summer a year ago, summer of 2018, I had to get my right shoulder operated on. And that drew a lot of attention from everybody, from the doctors and everybody. When they started taking my blood pressure 3 times when I'd visit the doctor's office, I knew what was going on. It was bad. And they did break out the manual blood pressure cuff. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but yeah, they were doing it 3 and 4 times, and I knew why. And they were waiting 10 minutes, and my blood pressure was horrible, but so was everything else. But so regardless, they did the surgery. I made it through 3 hours to fix this chicken wing, and it was messed up. Anyhow, after that surgery, I was looking pretty bad. My sisters were visiting, and they had the talk with me, and I have 2 boys, 9 and 11. So my sister said, hey man, take a good look at what you're doing. And they got real with me, and I'm glad they did. So I said, okay. I knew Dorothy had something to do with something that was going to help me get healthy. I didn't want to hear anything else. I said, just give me whatever you got and I'll do it. And I was a horrible client. So I went into this reluctantly, but I knew I had to do it. I was desperate. I knew that I needed to do something. I had a list of things that were going wrong, and it was bad. So you guys spoke to me. I first spoke to you guys about a month into it, and I was losing weight hand over fist. It was crazy how fast the weight was coming off of me. I won't even say, people get mad when they find out how quick it was, but it was fast. But I was pretty focused, and all I did was stick to the plan, and it worked well. And so I was pretty focused on that. And a couple months into it, I finally let my sister, my coach, talk to me, and she had me write down my symptoms for how my Crohn's was, because she knew me and my sister. So I did this exercise. I finally, 2 months into it, I allowed my sister to coach me, and I wrote down the things that were different. And this was where things changed for me, because I didn't realize how subtle the changes were. I mean, it probably, I'm not sure how quickly it changed, but 2 months into it, they were gone. I wasn't needing the Imodium anymore. I was taking 2 Imodium every day. I had to have a bathroom within running distance every time I ate. And it's just, I have a list of stuff. It's crazy. But the pain, I had pain. I had to have a spare set of extra change of clothes, that sort of thing. All these little things, but that's what you live with. But I wasn't dealing with it anymore, though. So I wrote this list down, and it really struck me. I thought, oh my gosh, this is huge. And it was like somebody unlocked the jail cell. And I knew, because if the weight falling off of me wasn't enough, this really got my attention. And I knew my blood pressure was coming down, so everything was kind of coming in line. And then I knew that I wasn't just going to lose some weight. I agreed to do this program, and I was going to lose 40 or 50 pounds. I started out at just under 300, like 285, 290, something, I don't know, something in there. It was high. Morbidly obese was my tag that I had during the surgery, and I didn't like it. So anyhow, when I wrote down those symptoms and saw what was happening and noticed my medications going away, it finally hit me, and I knew that I wasn't just going to lose some weight, I was going to lose the weight, and I mean all of it. So here I am to tell you it's all gone, and I'm at a 22 or 23 BMI. I never thought I'd say that. So I put pictures. I'm so happy. I put my uniform on that I got in 1985. Literally, that's the uniform I got in September of 1985, and it fits. So I feel fantastic, so there's a list stuff. It's all gone. Like 7 medications gone. My pharmacy questioned me. They wanted to know what I was doing. I tell them. I'll tell anybody that wants to hear. But I feel fantastic. So all that's gone now. It took me a year only because I got lazy into it. I really could have done this a lot sooner. I don't know, but that's the details. The program works like a champ. I wasn't even stretching my legs like I should have or could have. But anyhow, here I am, and I'm here to tell you that I feel fantastic. I've got energy that I didn't have. The CPAP is gone. That was one of my big victories. I mean, you think the Crohn's was good enough? I really wanted to get rid of the CPAP. So see you later. That thing's gone. I don't have to see all those doctors anymore. I mean, I still see a few of them, but my GI gastroenterologist can't find evidence of the Crohn's. They're getting ready to back me off of the last medication, the Humira. They're afraid to take me off. But I don't know if I can't say what he's thinking, but they're very cautious with the Humira shots. Other than that, everything's gone. The blood pressure medication, my blood pressure's perfect. My blood work, everything. My CRP, my body was so inflamed, it was a 6.24 2 years ago, and now it's a 0.03 2 weeks ago. My C-reactive protein, and the fact that I know what that is now. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm getting into because of this. I'm so glad to pay it forward, like Michael and Dennis were saying. I was very reluctant to get into this program to begin with, and I came into it like a square peg to a round hole, and my eyes came wide open, and now I'm helping other people. I'm coaching, and I'm learning this stuff and just wanting to share with people because I see the power. This is something, and I want to share this with other people, and I hope that it helps them, and it helps me stay accountable for myself, and yeah, it's just a win-win, and it's all good.
Well, you know what's amazing? Out of all of that incredible stuff, he never even told you how much weight he lost, right? Because it's about so much more than the weight. The weight is a byproduct of making the changes, but his health is transformed because of the things that he has created and that have gone away. So how much weight did you lose, CJ?
It was at least 125 pounds. 130, 125, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. So fantastic.
Awesome job.
Congratulations.
So happy for you.
You know me as a doctor. I'm so thrilled to hear how your medical condition has improved. All right. So I know we've talked a little bit, both Teri and CJ and Dennis, they've all mentioned about becoming a coach. CJ actually mentioned one of the main reasons, and Dennis did too, about we highly recommend everyone just think about exploring it. And the number one reason is it reinforces your decision to be healthy. We know that coaches are 5 times more likely to be successful on their own journey long term. It's another layer of accountability. You're helping people and you're helping yourself by helping other people. I sincerely feel like I am making a far bigger difference doing this than really, honestly, I ever did or do in medical practice. Not to say that all doctors would feel that way, but for me personally, it has been much more rewarding. Tell you, it's a lot more fun than clinical practice, which is a rough lifestyle. And we get to do well by doing good, and we get to leave a legacy. Like, I never dreamed how much fun it would be to just partner with people all over the country, get to meet amazing people, and at the same time, we're building an organization that will impact people, honestly, for generations to come, right? Because health gets passed down from generation to generation. All right, third one, Jamie. Let's see, let me make sure. Jamie, can you come off mute? Let's see.
I'm off mute.
Okay, here she is. Take it away, Jamie.
Can you see me okay?
Yep. We can.
Okay. Well, my story is I'm a daycare provider, and one of the things that I was having a problem with is I was so tired all the time that I didn't even want to play with my daycare kids as much as I used to all the time. So I knew that if I lost a little weight, that I would gain that energy back. So my biggest thing was if I lost weight, I'd gain energy. I secretly Facebook stalked my coach for about 5 months. And during that time, I tried all sorts of things. I tried different workout routines that I'd find on Pinterest or wherever. I went to the gym. I tried different things. And of course, as soon as I didn't get any results right away, I'd give up. Finally, I called her and I said, hey, what is this that you're doing? Took me one day to decide that, hey, this is what I want to do. And so I ordered up and got started on the program, and I rocked it. I mean, I followed the program exactly like I was supposed to. I lost 24 pounds in 9 weeks. And what I gained, though, I gained energy, confidence. I was sleeping like a rock, and my health. I also have Crohn's disease. I have not been able to eat a lot of things. I've had a very restricted diet for years. I was diagnosed at 13 years old, and I've been super restricted on my diet. I can eat so many more vegetables that I've never been able to eat, and I can eat them way more frequently than I've ever been able to eat them. I didn't know I was going to get this benefit. I'm down to 1 medication also. I used to have to take more medications for my Crohn's disease, and I don't have to take those, which is fantastic. My husband also, he decided that he wanted to try the program out, and he doesn't like vegetables. So I asked him, are you sure? And he said, well, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So that was a big benefit for me to, really talk about it with a lot of other people. And when I started coaching, it was if he can do it. He said, you know what, the biggest thing for him is he wanted to be healthier and to be around for our daughters and to make our whole family healthier, which is a benefit for everyone in life. And so one of the key things he says also too is that a healthy habit is harder to break than a bad habit, which is so true. And now I have more energy than I did when I was 25. And I love talking to people about it and all the benefits that came along with it. It's been amazing.
Fantastic. I'm
That's
so
awesome.
glad you talked about energy, because I think honestly there is an epidemic of low energy in this country. What is one of the most common things people will say when you ask, how are they? I'm tired. That's not truly how they are, but that's how they feel. And
Yeah, they always say they're tired.
yeah, that's so unfortunate that that is the first thing that is top of mind for them. But I can tell you pretty much across the board, that is what all our clients tell us. But boy, does that change pretty quickly. That's what, like when Dennis, within his first week, had
Yep.
so much energy, like, what the heck is this boy doing? I thought he was like taking some weird stuff until I looked at what he was eating. The food just gave him natural source of energy. And that's what is so fantastic, guys, because this is about helping you be the best version of yourself physically, mentally, and financially for those who choose. So thank you so much, Jamie. That is fantastic. Congratulations on your energy.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get this. There we go. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about coaching. This is a relationship business, guys. This is about building relationships and focusing your life and helping focus other people's lives on optimal well-being. Little logistics, you know, we're self-employed, we're all independent. You can do this like as a side gig, like I do, or as a full-time gig, like Dennis does. It's never truly full-time because it's not a 40-hour-a-week job. It's crazy easy to get started for a coach. If you're interested in exploring that a little bit more, just reach out to whoever invited you, and we'll explore with you to see honestly if it's a good fit for you. But it's it's not one of those deals. No quotas, no monthly purchases required. It's nothing like that. And most importantly, when you become a coach, you're going to have such an impact on your world, and you receive all the training for free. You actually get to start helping people from day one, and you learn, or you earn as you learn, right? Because we're here doing all the work for you to help you learn how to take care of people and build whatever it is that you want to build. And we believe strongly in team coaching. We surround you with a team of coaches to help you in your health coaching journey in any way that you want, at your own pace, never any pressure. Again, this is truly, even your coaching journey, just like when you're on your health journey, is all about you. We are here to help you create whatever it is that you want to create. So, I would just end by telling you, explore what joining our mission would look like. Whatever your goal is, to lose weight, have more energy, manage your diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, whatever your medical condition is, autoimmune conditions like you've heard from a lot of us tonight about. If your desire is to better use lifestyle medicine and be able to decrease your use of traditional medicine like pills, just talk to the person who invited you here. We'll get on a call and we'll just explore if it's a good fit for you. So thank you so much for joining all of us, guys. It was great to see you, and talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.